Hi, I'm Monique Amy. I'm an illustrator and this is my art studio. I have been drawing all day for a client, so I'm a little tired. The brain is tired. It is almost 5 p.m. and I have another client call at 7 p.m. So I figured I should just stay in the studio and putz around, which I'm very good at. So I have this pattern I want to do. So this is the Quilted Zip Pouches by Rosie Caldwell. And basically for Christmas, I got a Kobo. If you're unfamiliar, it's an e-reader similar to a Kindle. And I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. But I do find, so I mostly use it at the gym and at home. But when I travel with it, I want to keep it in a pouch just to make sure it's protected. So I figured I would do a little quilted zip pouch, pretty straightforward. That's the project I want to do. I don't have my Kobo with me here today, but luckily I had previously measured and I will be doing, because this comes in a bunch of different sizes. This one pattern, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, you get 7 different sizes. So it's pretty good. So I'm doing size B. For materials, I'm just using stuff from Stash. So I have some yellow zippers. Oh yeah, also, so you're supposed to use a closed end zipper, which is what this is. However, what size do I need? I need a 6-inch zipper. That's not what this is. But I think I can just this is the closed end side up here. So I think I can just, move the zipper up and then cut off whatever's left over. So I'm going to try that. And then, let's see, for fabric, I have this really nice little flower, brown flower pattern. And the flowers have ochre, red, white, and blue. It's very cute. So this is what I'm going to use for the main fabric. And then, this is a bunch. I used to make pillows, so I have all these circle pieces of fabric. I can show you. So I used to make and sell these pillows. This one's extra lumpy. So anyways, I have a bunch of leftover fabric, and I think this red is kind of similar to the one used in the fabric, the main fabric. So I think that will be good for the inside. And then I have batting on the floor over there. Perfect. So that will be sandwiched in between those 2 layers. So Rosie Caldwell, I first found her from YouTube. She has a lot of really great videos out. And so she has a whole tutorial as well to go along with this pattern. So I will be following that. Okay, so that is, I think, all the information I have to share at the moment. So I need to cut out the pattern pieces, cut out the fabric, and then start assembling. So I will check in with you in a bit. Okay, so I cut out my fabric. The most exciting part is I changed my presser foot on my sewing machine. I never changed the foot, and I had to buy a special foot for quilting. It is an even feed foot. I don't know, you just need it for quilting. I'm still a newbie to this, but yeah, I just did a quick little test. So I have just the lining fabric and the batting, and I did a couple rows of sewing to test it, make sure it looks good. I think the tension looks fine to me. It doesn't look, well, maybe in the lighting it looks like has that quilted texture. I want to make sure it like looks fluffy. Do you know what I mean? Like that nice quilting look. So hopefully that happens. I'm doing brown thread because my main fabric is brown. So now I guess I just have to decide what quilt pattern I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to do stripes. They'll be wider than this, probably an inch or so. We'll see what I do. So anyways, I'm going to do the next stage, which is essentially doing this with the main fabric and the batting. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hello, it's a new day. I got too tired the other day. It was actually 2 days ago now. I got too tired and I went home. So here we are. I'm fresh and ready to go. Hopefully this plant is not blocking the view. So I'm at the stage where I need to sew this little bit onto the zipper. And you're supposed to use a zipper foot for that. I do not have that, so I'm just gonna put my needle all the way to the left. I think the left. Yeah, all the way to the left, to get as close as I can to the zipper. So the problem is there's like this, the end of the zipper has the little metal bit. Maybe I should get closer. There's like this little metal bit here, and I think the presser foot can't go over that, so I'm gonna have to play around with like how close I can get to it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now and continue on and check in with you soon. Okay, I did something wrong. I'm so close, but like I think I sewed the zipper facing the wrong way because in this, yeah, I think in this situation, the lining fabric is now on the outside with where the zipper's placed. So I need to unpick this and do it again. I also realized I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the same finish on this end of the zipper, just because I don't have the right zipper, but I'm just trying to make things work with what I have, and that is fine. Also, I highly recommend you checking out Rosie's tutorial on this. Like, it is really nice. And my video here is not, this is not a tutorial. I'm just sort of taking you along with me. And hopefully you are having a nice time. Hopefully you're crafting as well and we can make stuff together at the same time. That's kind of the idea of this video. Just wanted to mention that. Okay, I'm gonna unpick this. Okay, so that worked great. We are in the correct orientation. However, I am panicking. The zipper came off and I don't know how to make it zip again. Let me show you. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I need to look up a video on maybe how to put it back on the track. I hope it's not a lost cause. Otherwise, I got to do this section again. I do have more zippers. It's not the end of the world, but I would have to pretty much undo all of this, so that would suck. But I think it's looking really nice, and I did some top stitching as well. Looks very clean. I really want this as an object, but I am not having a great time. That's how sewing feels to me. It's like I want the finished results, but I don't love doing it. Whereas knitting, I just love knitting. I could knit all day. Okay, let me try and figure this out now. I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. So yeah, I think I'm gonna unpick everything. That's cool. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh, Monique, but you could have done this, I would love to know. Again, I am new to this. Just be nice. Be nice to me. I'm a fragile Pisces, okay? I think I'm gonna unpick it. I just don't know how to put the zipper back on. So yeah, if you have tips on how to do that or prevent that in the future, would love to know. I think what I will end up doing is, sorry, I'm looking down because it's in front of me, but it's probably not in frame. I'm gonna unpick this all. I still have another yellow zipper and I'm just gonna not cut it ahead of time so that I don't even have to worry about trying to move the zipper out of the way. I think that was my mistake. And just gonna do it again. I love learning from my mistakes. Cheers to that. Okay, let's do this. I've got this. It's inside out. That is what is happening. I think I've done everything correctly now. I did have to seam rip many more times, not just the one, so that's great. Anyways, here we go. I need 2 hands. Oh, actually, this is probably the best shirt for this. Wow, okay. Here we go. I'll still have to sew the lining, I think, but it should be a bag. I think maybe I need something pointy to get the corners. I don't know, guys. I think it might be looking like a little pouch. So this is the side that I don't have as nice as what the pattern calls for. Like this side has kind of this nice situation and then this just ends abruptly, but I'm totally okay with that. Ooh, that's a pouch. Oh my God, okay. I hope it fits my Kobo. That'll be the real moment of truth. Wow, okay. So yeah, I just need to, because basically to turn it inside out like I did, there's like a hole in the lining to be able to do that. So I just need to sew that up. I think I'll double check the video. Also for this whole pattern, I bought the pattern and I've been following it, but I've just been watching the YouTube tutorial to do this. So if you're a visual learner like me, that's what I would recommend. Oh, it's cute. Oh, I'm excited. And I really like the yellow with this. Wow, okay, exciting. Hi. have good news and I have bad news. Let's start with the bad news. It doesn't fit. It does not fit my Kobo. I'm reading The Bog Wife right now. No spoilers. It's so close. Here, let me clip the mic and use my hands. That seems kind of good. This is my Sophie scarf, by the way. Okay, it's so close. Like, it should fit, but you kind of have to put it at a diagonal to get it in, and then therefore there's not enough room for it to turn. So really I need something where the zipper opening is just a little bit wider, because I really don't want too much, like I don't want a pouch where it's like moving around a whole bunch. I do want it pretty tight fitting. So I think what I'm gonna do, and now here is the good news. The good news is I'm not gonna leave you hanging, okay? We are going to get this done if it's the last thing I do. So I think I will just, two things. I am going to do what I did at this end of the zipper and not what I did at this end of the zipper. This is what the pattern tells you to do. It is like a nice finish. You end up with like this like square edge, whereas this kind of just goes all the way. I don't know, honestly, I think both are fine. I guess this is maybe not that nice. I don't mind. I really don't mind. So I'm gonna do that for the top, and that should give me a little more space. And then I think I'll just extend maybe an inch. Yeah, I don't think I need more height. I just need a little bit more width. So that's what I'm gonna try. That's the good news. And I'm going to do rapid fire. And I think I'm gonna do the same fabric. Oh wait, do I have a zipper? Okay, don't worry, I'm rich in yellow zippers because I needed them for a project a little while ago. So, and I still have plenty of both fabrics. So I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing, unless I'll take a peek in my stash, in case there's something else I like more, because this doesn't really show off that it's quilted. You know, you can like barely see the lines, maybe in like certain lighting. I don't mind it though, but I'll take a quick peek in case something else sparks more joy. Okay, rapid fire, let's go. I hope you enjoyed that speed round. Guess what's in here? It fits. Very exciting. So as you can see, I did indeed go with a different fabric. So let me talk you through it real quick. I did this much faster, but it still took me probably at least an hour to do this. They do look nice together as like a little set. Pretty cute. I don't know what I'm going to use the small one for. I'll figure it out. It might be nice in like purses maybe to like contain stuff. So I still used the same yellow zipper. I am very happy with the edges. I didn't do the nicer finishing, but honestly, this works great. Look how the stripes line up. Like it's pretty satisfying. So I ended up switching the fabrics because two reasons. For the sake of time, this was much faster because this is the actual fabric and I sewed along the stripes. So I didn't have to like measure out and draw each line like I did with this one. And then, like I was saying before, like it's just hard to see the quilting on this pattern. Same with this. I think I need to find some fluffier batting. I'm using cotton. I think it's some sort of eco cotton I bought a long time ago. And I think I just want something with a bit more loft to it. You can kind of see the quilting on this. Either way, I really enjoy the stripes, and I got to use my Matchy Matchy tag because this fabric is from Matchy Matchy. They're a fabric brand that has some really cool designs out there, and I bought from them at least a year ago, if not longer. I made a pair of shorts out of this fabric, and I just had a little bit left over, so this was a perfect project to use up some of that fabric. I still have more actually, so like I could probably make a couple more of these if I really wanted to. But yeah, I'm so glad I got to use my Matchy Matchy tag. This just came for free in my order, the tag. And I've just sort of been holding on to it, and yeah, it's a fun use for it. There's the back. Oh yeah, the inside fabric. So the inside fabric is this gray, and it is like a perfect match for the gray here. I remember buying this gray from Make and Mend, which is a local to me secondhand art supply store. That matched really nicely. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with this color palette. I love the pop of color with the yellow. I wasn't sure at first if I would like it with this fabric, but I think it is quite nice. I do like that this is quilted because it feels like my Kobo is a little bit more protected. So yeah, I'm so excited. Also, how cute. I decorated my Kobo. I have my friends, and I have a book, like an art book fair I went to, and then this little pop socket that says all booked up. My mom got it for me. It's very cute. And I'm so excited. We did it. So yeah, thank you for following along this sort of project vlog, not a tutorial, more of a vlog situation. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. That all helps my channel. And I don't know, let me know if you liked this style of video. I thought it was kind of fun to do like a focused project type video. Oh yeah, also, so if you want to make this is again the Quilted Zip Pouches by Rosie Caldwell. This was, well, okay. This is size B, and then this is size B plus about an inch of width. I don't want to give away the dimensions because this is a paid for pattern, but yeah, highly recommend the pattern. I thought it was great. You can always adjust things to work for you. You don't have to follow directions exactly. You do in baking though, and I'm known for not doing that. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.